For a brief recap of some of the BB27 House Guest post-season antics, stay tuned to the very end. In case you don't want spoilers, I'll also give spoilers on who team will be eliminated from the race at the end. Izzy's continued hatred of Jag is one of the things that has made Amazing Race 38 enjoyable for me. She was among those who unanimously ejected him. Naturally, though, he returned, and the season was won by one larger brother. Additionally, Izzy went out on probation, as you may recall. She had been protecting her son Jared and Siri Fields, and the vote went against her thanks in part to Jag. Izzy remained salty then. I'm here for it, to be honest. Regretfully, Izzy will not advance as far in Amazing Race 38 as Jag and his brother Jazz did. There's a slight spoiler warning there. In the first episode, Izzy's vomit expression when Taylor gave Jag the express pass was crucial. It did not sit well with Turner either. Additionally, rumors have it that Taylor and Kylan had already broken up before they even began filming Amazing Race, but they falsely claimed to be still dating in order to complete the season. Word on the street is that, according to reports, Taylor has stopped communicating with Kylan. I can't say I'm to fault. However, Taylor and her ex-husband Joseph, who is also raising, are still on excellent terms. And that is somewhat intriguing. So, this is a big red flag that might have warned everyone that they were lying to get another reality TV season. Taylor stated in this interview with Parade that she accepted the race offer and chose to run with the phrase, love of her life. Here, she's referring to Kylan, her life's love. Taylor added, however, that she and Kylan had always been intermittent. In addition, there are suspicions of adultery on his side, not hers. I apologize, but what? Compute. It's very much on if someone is the love of your life, as Taylor says. Correct. In addition, I must admit that I secretly hoped Kylan would fall in the season's second episode, which took place atop the strange crawling baby TV tower in Prague. Not to his detriment. He would not have been harmed because he was wearing safety gear. However, his conversation with Xavier on the night of Kylan's eviction is one I will always remember. He set a poor example for his nephew, the son of Xavier's deceased brother, with his awful remarks about X. It was terrible. I'll never be able to go past it. Furthermore, Kylan has never admitted that was a dick move. He even went so far as to claim that Xavier's gaming was neither bold nor honorable in post-eviction interviews. Claimed to have chosen the simple path. He said, quote, I wasn't suggesting that he's a person that lacks all character as a whole. When asked directly about discussing the kid of Xavier's deceased brother, what? Horrible. In any event, after filming Amazing Race 38, Rabina and Tucker also broke up, in case you were unaware. I had heard it was rocky during filming, but they were still in the middle of it. To be honest, I'm shocked that they survived as long as they did. Although I admire Rubina, Tucker reminds me of Taimu Jim Carrey. Additionally, can we send a message to reality show producers on all networks telling competitors to stop saying, let's go 100 times per episode? It's so tired that almost every competitor I've seen doesn't even know the new phrase, be original, just be an original person. It's like watching Survivor this season, where everything is on fire, and then it's cinema, and you're like, can't you just have vocabulary that's your own? You must speak just like every other child at Hot Topic. I don't understand. Therefore, in my opinion, the Let's Go word count in a particular Amazing Race episode must be comparable to the Scarface F-word count. When Tucker was complaining about Angela being in the game, I found it really amusing, but she quickly left after Meow Meow and his brother Jack. Here are a few brief spoilers for the upcoming third episode of The Incredible Race, after which I will reveal who has been eliminated. Thus, in episode 3, the driver's seat takes over. The first team to hit the driver's seat gets to determine how much effort the other teams must do to go past an obstacle, in case you can't recall what that means. The number of beer bottles that the teams needed to fill was the particular obstacle to this driver's seat. Additionally, the brief footage at the end of the show was really chaotic and bubbly. For certain teams, this might make the race much more difficult. I do believe that the top 3 teams alliance, Jaguar and Jazz, Natalie and Stephanie, and Joseph and Adam, will take the wheel first. I'm not positive if Jag and Jazz will be the first to grab it, but it appears that they will discuss it and make a decision together. How do the other teams fare? Thus, Amazing Race 38's third leg took place in Kutna, which is also in the Czech Republic. Additionally, it appears that the bottleneck involving bubbly beer was a disaster. The following is a spoiler for Amazing Race Season 38's next elimination. The upcoming episode will feature Matt Turner and his spouse Megan. Honestly, given that she and Turner barely survived leg 2, that isn't all that shocking. Here are some updates on the BB27 house guest if you would like them. Morgan didn't follow him back on Instagram, which made Jimmy angry. Along with posting some adorable content and reposting a few short videos of her and Vince doing amusing things around the house, she is also defending Vince's gaming. She's at home unbothered and working hard on her Twitch, Discord, and streaming accounts. She no longer hangs out with the other house guests, as many of them still do. Additionally, Morgan gained 35,000 Twitter followers with ease. However, when Lady Villain Mickey Lee left the pre-jury, she was pleading on X and declared that she would go live when she had 10,000 followers. She hasn't reached 10,000 followers yet. She has not moved much and is at 6,200. It's somewhat amusing. In addition, just 2 BB27 house guests are followed on social media by every other cast member. Everyone follows Keanu on social media. And he's not just America's favorite player. Apparently the BB27 house guest's favorite as well. Additionally, everyone follows pre-juror Evict C. Among the jurors, Beanie Baby Vince and Wait for It Morgan are the least followed. Everyone follows those two the least. And it's clear that many people are upset about them hitting the final 2 and 3. Riley and Mickey had more followers than Morgan and Crybaby, despite being the least followed pre-jurors. Overall, I believe that to be a fairly good read. As soon as the pre-jurors left the house, I mentioned the price they were charging for Cameo. As you may recall, Riley had the highest price tag at $50. There is some activity for him. It doesn't appear to be much. Of all the people, Keanu is charging the most. It appears that he is actually booking a lot of them, as they cost $70 for a minute and a half of footage. Uncle Will is the most affordable. He costs only $19, which is a great deal for a juror. Even though Keanu charges more than Rachel, she has maintained her price at $49 for a long time, because she claims she wants it to be within the reach of everybody who wants it. And on other videos, she even brings Brendan along for amusement. Amy and Lauren recently joined Cameo. Their prices are $15 and $30, respectively. Make that coin while you can, I suppose. I would like to offer a hilarious story from Dr. Will Kirby, also known as Not the Mastermind. He offers some guidance to the players for the recently concluded season. Now that the program is ended, he posted how BB27 house guests can make money, and he provided 6 simple steps. Additionally, I sincerely hope Vince reads this message. In all honesty, I believe that Dr. Will's advice is applicable to all reality show contestants. So let's get started. First, he instructs you to tap the social media navigation menu symbol. In the second step, select Settings and Privacy. The third step is to tap your account. Read the information on account deactivation in Step 4. Step 5. Tap Deactivate after entering your password when prompted. Step 6, and of course the most crucial, is to find employment. Vince's parents probably want him to read this as well, which is why I want him to. Alright, stay tuned for more Amazing Race news and other post-season tidbits I find for BB27. Belinda has been the one doing this. I appreciate your devotion as a listener. Don't miss the next episode, so follow us wherever you get your podcast. Soap Dirt is available on all of the main podcasting services, such as iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Podcast, and others.